Hi guys, how are you? It is Monday afternoon, and I wanted to pop on my lunch break. I'm gonna try to be as quick as possible because I still have to eat my lunch. But this has been like weighing on me since I read it yesterday, and I really wanted to share it with you guys. It really meant a lot to me. Wow, I look like I have a black eye. I promise I don't. I don't even have on makeup. Huh. That's weird. Maybe I got some ink on my hands or something. But I just was like reading it over and over and over again, and I was like, I have to share it. But last night, I promised my little gal some mommy and daughter time, so I didn't share it last night. And for those of you who do not know me, my name is Candace Souls, and I just love being able to motivate, inspire, encourage, and help people find health, happiness, confidence, and everything from the inside out. That is so important. I have fought with that most of my life, and so I am trying to help others with that also. If you are new, please drop a 1 in the comments. I want to say thank you for getting on with me and being here with me today. If you are a regular, please drop a 2 down in the comments. If you're watching on replay, #replay. And if you share, please put share in the comments because it would mean so much, and I will give you a full name shout out for that. I love you guys. So I started reading her Why a while back, and I put it down just like I do every other book. I get caught up in doing things, and this is a book that I should not put down. I have read to you guys a few things in here before that just hit me. And last night reading this, it really spoke to me. And I was like, I need to share this with you guys. So I'm actually going to read a little bit of it. I may just skip over some parts. But it just resonated with me and some places I have been in my life. And it's called Climbing the Charts. It says, jobs can be filled with much anticipation and excitement. I loved my first job, and my childhood days of playing grocery store paid off, literally. I loved the interaction with people, loved the beeping noise the scanner made when you had groceries across it, and I loved making conversation as I worked. Then one afternoon, I noticed that someone had now posted a new chart in the break room, a tally of how many minutes it took each cashier to scan a certain number of grocery items. The ones at the top of the list had stars and extra smiles by their names, visual evidence that they were successful. But my name wasn't there at all. My name wasn't at the top. My name, I quickly found, was at the very bottom. And immediately, comparison began to convince me I needed to catch up. I needed to be more. So I started paying close attention to the faster cashier skills and how they were able to work so much more quickly and effectively than I did. The biggest thing I noticed was how few moments they actually spent talking to customers. Their primary focus was getting through the lines as quickly as possible. So I started to follow suit in their actions, and I changed to what I become was thought it was expected of me. And at first it worked, and then slowly and surely I moved up that list. And many items scanned per minute ratio wasn't the only thing that changed. I started to hate my job. Comparison had now become competition. Hi, Shelly! And one day it backfired on me. So she then talks about making lots of mistakes while she said, I rushed to quickly get her checked out. I didn't see other items were behind the birthday cake that she had, and I could tell she already had anxiety. By that time, I noticed the cake was smushed. And the customer started screaming at her. The customer started yelling. She snatched the receipt out of her hand. She stomped off. Customer was overreacting. The author was, baffled and just upset at what she had done. She said, but what I wanted acceptance from others. I wanted validation from others. I didn't want to be the name on the bottom of a list, and I was trying to change it, but I was chasing the desires and views of others, and my reality quickly slipped out of my hands. I had become miserable in keeping up with other people and no longer seeing things the way that they really should be seen in my eyes. So I identify with the heart. Comparison brings out our competitive streak, which eats away at our contentment in life. which then starts to destroy our confidence until we're fighting to keep up with an unrealistic standard. Oh my gosh. So maybe if I have those shoes, I'll feel pretty. Maybe if I have that couch, I'll have friends over. Maybe if this person now talks to me, things will happen. Maybe now that I have this job, things will actually take off for me. Maybe now makes it all but me. Makes me being better than her, and that's not me. It tries to convince me that just one more step, one more thing, one more relationship, one more promotion will be the key that leads to my long-term commitment. Desiring things isn't bad unless it becomes greater than the one who gives us the desire. I was reading this, you guys, and I realized that that's what I did for so long. I was worried about being competitive with other people. I was worried about being the top of the charts. Why don't I just learn to be the top of my chart? Why don't I learn to just be me? And that's what I'm working on every day, and that's what I'm trying to share with you guys and trying to help you guys with, is be you and enjoy you and the love that you have and the life that you have. And it's not all about being perfectly beautiful. And you guys, if you're getting value, please share this, because I know that there's someone else out there who so needs to hear this, because it's not all about climbing those charts. It's not all about being perfect. It's not all about being beautiful makeup, perfect hair, plump lips, beautiful, it's, you are perfect. And to read that, I was like, God, I have spent so much time doing that. And I can actually think back to times when I forgot things for customers because I was just so worried about that minute by minute. I was so worried about, oh, I have to be here now. I have to do this now. I had someone telling me, I have to do this now. I needed to do this now. Someone harping on me that I wasn't being fast enough. And it's not all about speed, y'all. I have learned it's not all about speed. Why not build relationships? Why not have friendships? Why not help each other? When you're doing that, you find so much more success. Stop being what everybody else thinks you should be and go for it and run and be you and love you. There's like 4 more pages that I had gone through, that I had read to another chapter, and it's called This Time is Where I Was Next. And it's pretty awesome. Everything about this book is awesome, and I'll read some of that to you guys a little bit later, but I just wanted to touch and say, hey, you know what? Maybe we don't have to climb the charts of perfection. Maybe we can learn to be us. Maybe just now. Because one more thing, I'll read one more thing. It says, maybe now is such as perceptive deception. It's fueled by a world that continually affirms our lack of measuring up to the woman next to us, or in our news feed. It tells us we should strive towards more. It plays games with our confidence, confident to wish we must keep under control, because if we don't, it'll mess with our soul. And if we're not careful, we may be now, mentally, for the rest of our lives, learning to live in disappointment. So it's time. That's what I'm going to read. That's what I'll go over next with you guys. It's not about living that life of deception and disappointment. It's not. There is so much more than those things. Desiring them isn't always destructive. They become destructive when the desire then becomes an idol, something that feeds a selfish desire to compete and compare. So we're going to learn to not compete and not compare. We're going to learn to do this together, to fuel each other, to be strong women. And I love you guys, and I want to help each of you. Sorry, put it back in my book bag. I want each of you to feel like a strong and amazing and wonderful woman. Hey, even guys go through this. But this book was just, it was written, yes, Shelley, to help us embrace what God has put before us. And it may not seem easy, but it is amazing. So, please share if you found value in this. Hashtag replay if you are watching on a replay. And I promise I'll get back with you guys later this evening. I am getting ready to go take some golden goodness and eat some lunch. And hey, Larry, tell Mel she might want to watch this on replay. Again, hashtag replay. 1, if you're new. 2, if you're a regular. And I love you guys. And I will talk to you soon. Bye.